The movie Martha, Marcy, May, and Marlene might not be the easiest title to remember, but I have to say, the movie itself is one of the most unnerving films I've seen in a while, and also one of the best. The movie stars, of all people, Elizabeth Olsen, who is the youngest sister of Mary, Kate, and Ashley Olsen, the twins from Full House. And she puts in a dynamite performance, plays the lead character. Actually, yes, that is one person's name. She is a woman who is part of a cult, and she decides to leave the cult, and the person who takes care of her is her sister and her sister's husband. The sister's played by Sarah Paulson. The husband is played by Hugh Dancy. Now, while she is living with them somewhere in a very quaint vacation home, they're two successful people, and she has to sort of infiltrate their lives. They don't know how to treat her. The sisters have been estranged, and the brother-in-law doesn't know how to deal with her, how to deal with this new person who's sort of the third wheel in this relationship. At the same time, as she tries to enter this new world, she goes back to the old world of the cult, and we see what happens, little pieces at a time, and it builds and builds and builds. And that's why this film is so unnerving. You don't know where it's going to go. You don't know how far her experiences went with the cult. And the cult is led by John Hawkes, a terrific character actor who was nominated for an Oscar last year for Winter's Bone, and it seems like almost everything he's in, he's riveting, and in this film too. This film takes its time, and it builds, and it really works on you. The director, his name is Sean Durkin. I'm not familiar with his work, but he does a great job with all the performances and also getting the most tension out of sounds that go on in the background and little gestures from the characters. In some ways, this movie reminds me of Winter's Bone, another film with Hawkes, as I had mentioned, because it's a small film with some dynamite performances and a fully realized world that you're not familiar with. And in this case, Elizabeth Olsen came out of nowhere. She's very young. I think she's about 21 years old. I think she may have an opportunity to win a Best Actress Oscar for her really fine all-around performances. So Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene, write it down. I can't remember the title, but it's something, you might not be able to remember the title, but the movie will stick with you long after you've seen it.